I got one question for you. Are you ready for the D? You better be. He's coming right after this. Hey folks, Jim Denham here. It's been a while. I apologize. Lots been going on. Just haven't been able to do many videos, or for that matter, take much in the way of photography. However, I do got something special for you. When we're talking about the D, you better be ready for it, because it's my brother, Mayor D, otherwise known as Jerry Denham. He's my twin brother, and he's developed quite a niche for himself over in East Tennessee, particularly in the area of sports photography, high school seniors. Okay, he does some really great stuff, and I'm really proud of him. And I was lucky enough to assist him on a shoot last weekend, and while on the shoot was able to take some behind-the-scenes footage and get his opinion on some stuff. And we're also going to have some of the images in here. So without further ado, get ready for the D. Here it comes. Alright, welcome to the channel, y'all. Got something special today. Instead of me being out, first off, it's been a while since I've done a few videos, so I'm glad to finally be doing them. But this one's a little bit different in that it's not going to be me behind the scenes taking pictures. It's going to be Brother Jerry, otherwise known as Mayor D. We're down here in Camden, Tennessee, and he's got a photo shoot set up with a local baseball player. And I'm along to help him out, but then also take some videos so you guys can see how he goes about doing this stuff and see what it takes to do one of these shoots. So, what you got set up here? Right now, unfortunately, we've got a beautiful day, but it's a bit windy. So it's gonna, as Joe McNally says, you're not gonna put a 60-foot on the light, right? So you can just sail, and right, it just goes away. So we're going to have to deal with a little bit harsher light, maybe move the light back a little bit, create a little bit of softer light like that. But we're just going to, and right off the bat, I know he's a pitcher, and I'm hoping he's a left-handed pitcher because the sun is on the very side that I would be shooting for a right-handed pitcher. Either way, we'll have to root through it. But as my old Uncle Al used to say, ain't no step for a stepper. We're just going to set up some lights and work through it. Well, let's get this thing rolling. That's stinking cool right out of the bat. I like the way you got your glove curled up. One more time for me. I'm going to turn the light power up just a hair. Alright, here we go. There you go. Oh, it's cool. That is stinking cool. Right now, right here, just like you're standing. No, lean over on your hip like you were, just like that. Put the ball in your right hand and kind of just take it and just kind of toss it up in the air. Right there next to you. Right here? Yep, just like that. Cool beans. Come here. Let me show you. All right, what I saw here is that the sun is peeking right over the top of that. Cool. I gotta make it brighter. Get it brighter, Jerry. Just keep going. Alright, now look, keep your like at that camera there, just kind of turn and look, and like you're standing, just let the ball hang down in the right hand and just kind of look this way like that. Now square up to me, just oh no, let me switch sides. This is going to be, I saw Dustin Snipes take a pitch. Oh gosh, I can't remember the pitcher's name. He used to pitch for the A's. I saw him do a shot like this. So just kind of square up, nice big wide stance, and hold the ball and the glove up like this, like you're going to throw it in. Nice. Cool. I like that. All right. First set of shots. Every time you start a photo shoot, especially with somebody that you've never met before, the first set of pictures are always awkward. It's getting to know, getting to tell them what, you know, figuring out, let him getting used to you. you getting used to him. And we started out here in the center field wall, and it's nice and black and tall, and you can use negative space. But we also have the sun setting behind the Camden baseball scoreboard here, and I got to do some wide angle shots with the sun peeking over the top of the scoreboard, and they looked quite cool. I don't know if we can zoom in on that. Hang on. Lower it down just a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, the black blanks are showing me what's overexposed, but that's on a JPEG file. On a RAW file, it will be recoverable. But you've got a nice sunburst right over here over the top of the scoreboard, and him looking all tall and dramatic on the picture. So it's really... We're going to do a backhand, kind of steep. So Jim, you're going to bounce it. But you're going to bounce it right in front of you? Out in front of you. Where now, backhand though? Yeah, you're going to be right over my shoulder, right in here. Okay, so he's going to be reaching where? Like that? Yeah. He's going to have to move that light. I was going to say, either step this way or the other. Either step this way. Him stepping toward you. One step this way. There we go. That way, when you reach this way, you're right into the light. So, where am I throwing the ball? From right here. Oh! So you're going to step across? Yeah, you want to come across. And where am I aiming? You're going to aim out here because I want him to really reach for it. Ooh, yeah. I don't even know. And what I want you to do is I want a good deep knee bend on it. Because, like I said, the more exaggeration the motion, the more we're going to sell this. Okay? So I'm throwing over the top of you. Yeah, or you can just roll it? Yeah, because I'm going to lay down. Oh, okay. Okay. So it just needs to be on the ground, or? Yeah, well, it just needs the short hop. Okay. It's a short. So I'm aiming right there. Yep. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Oh, gosh, I love it. Honestly, that is so freaking cool. I love how excited you get. Look at this. I mean, look at it. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna shoot your leg kick. You go through. Don't even release the ball. But I want you to come up to your leg kick and start forward. Okay. Incredible. I love it. That is so darn cool. You have a really high leg kick too. I love that. Let's try it again. Let me all right, here you go. Do it again. I tell you what, I am as consistent as I can be. I am hitting you the same exact plane every time. Jim getting the ball? I am so sorry. I normally figure out the timing a little bit better than that. That's pretty close. Yeah! I was going to say, that looked pretty close. That tell you what, kick your angle this way. Stay with your back against the wall, but kick your feet the other way. There you go. Just like that. There you go. That's a little bit better. Very cool. Very nice. I think that is a winner. And that is a good way to end the shoot, I think. Okay, Connor, we just finished this shoot here with the Mayor D, and just would like for you to say a few words about who you are and what's going on in your life. So go ahead.
Well, my name is Connor Woods. I'm from the little town of Camden, Tennessee, and I'm going into my senior year and getting my senior baseball pictures done. It's a bittersweet moment, but it's got to be done. So let's do what I got to do.
You're going into your senior year?
Yes, sir.
Have they said anything about your school yet, as far as how it's going to start?
No, they're giving us options about what they want to do, but hopefully they'll come up with something. As long as I have a season, that's all that matters to me.
Right. All right. So we finished that up.
Yes.
Rather successful, I thought.
Yes.
But just want to get your. We got some behind the scenes discussion.
Yes.
You showed
Yes.
a few of the images,
Yeah.
but we missed several of them. So what are you most excited about?
I was really excited, and you know, all the the pitching pictures are just phenomenal. I was excited about the white.
Yeah.
Because it was absolutely what scared me to death when we walked up here, because the sun was going to be constantly at him.
Yep.
And it was going to be a key light for the most part, and I don't normally shoot that way when I shoot athletes. Thank goodness for high-speed sync.
Yep.
I was shooting at a lot of the times at f8 and at 1/1600th of a second, and ISO 160. So we were still getting a really fast shutter speed, but we were knocking the light way down, and I was shooting, and you could tell by the end, you could hear my lights beeping. It was taking them a little bit of time because the batteries were getting juiced, and I was shooting at full power in order to overpower the sun. And then, like you were telling Stephanie there's a lot of the images that you can't even tell the sun is shining.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
those look great.
And that is because I'm shooting with a 600 watt strobe in high speed sync, and it really makes a huge difference. And it really makes me mad right now because the wind isn't blowing at all. Because when we started,
it was a little breezy.
It was breezy, so I couldn't use the big 36-inch octa. But the reflector worked fine.
Yeah, it still
the
looked
reflector
really good.
worked fine. It was a little bit more narrow a field of light than if I'd have had, but it worked out perfectly. I don't think we could have done any better with the octa.
I don't think so.
And Connor was awesome.
That was the next thing I was going to talk about. This is a 16-year-old boy, 17-year-old boy.
Yeah.
He's never had any of this done before. No. So you could tell when we started he was nervous. He was a little bit unsure of what was going on. It didn't take him long to get into it.
No, and tell him what you're doing.
Yep.
Show him the pictures.
Right. I think that was a big deal.
I do that with every shoot.
Yep.
No matter what I'm shooting, try to explain what it is you're doing. Show them the pictures. They get excited about it, especially if they like it.
Right.
The pitching shots, when we started showing him the pictures, you could tell that he got a bit more excited about it. The first base shots, when we were doing the backhands, he really, you could tell.
Yep.
He started to get a little bit more pep in his step. But no matter what shoot you do, if it's a new kid, it's somebody you've never met before, the first few pictures are going to be awkward, and that's why, because you're having to get to know each other.
That's why it's good to start with a
with a static pose.
Right.
Get them doing something that they don't really have to, loosen. Let them get loosened up, and it loosened up Connor quite a bit.
He was really good.
Yeah,
really
he did a great job.
And the sky was just fantastic.
It's still fantastic.
Yeah,
it still looks amazing.
I should be out shooting sunset.
Yeah, it still looks amazing.
Well, I got to tell you, it's hot here.
Yes.
But I really didn't feel the hot.
No.
I mean, once we got going,
once
we got going and we got into it, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
We did sweat quite a bit.
Yeah,
but
keeping the sweat out of my eyes is the toughest part of it. That's why I have to wear a hat.
But man, this was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
man, I had a fun time. I always get excited when I get good pictures.
Yep.
And especially for somebody that, like Connor, who isn't used to this.
Yep.
It makes a difference when you let them know that you're excited about it, because and I do get generally excited about it.
I was going to say, you have a hard time keeping.
Yeah. So when I get excited about it, you can tell that he feeds off of that a little bit, and I think the pictures are going to speak for themselves when they're done.
Well, we'll throw a few of the pics up in the video after you edit a few. Send me a couple, and we'll throw them up in the video so you guys can see. I know we've got a couple of the back of the camera, but it just doesn't do it justice until you get it on the screen. So we'll show a couple of shots that he got. Especially, I'd really like to get one of that high leg kick.
Oh, that's phenomenal!
Fantastic stuff.
Phenomenal.
But yeah, we'll show a few pictures and show you what we got. Try and time them in there with some of the background video we got, but this has been a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed doing it, man. Glad I got to come on.
Oh, I'm so glad you were here. It was so much fun.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. If you got any questions, got any comments, critiques of his work, or just
Keep them to yourself.
Yeah. Leave me a comment down below. Click subscribe. I'm going to try and do more of these. I haven't been able to lately, but time's starting to open up for me a little bit. So, yeah, really appreciate you guys checking us out.
Me too.
And go check out the Mayor D. I'll leave his contact information below so you can catch him on the social media stuff. And we'll holler at you later. Thanks.
See you guys. Man, that was fun.